Every game begins the same way.
Hello, Birdland. This is Orioles Fan Central. Before we dive deep, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any exclusive analysis and the latest news on our beloved Orioles. I always say the best part about being an Orioles fan is the exciting uncertainty of what's next. We've seen this team rise from the ashes, go through a brutal rebuild, and emerge as a force of nature in the AL East. But, as we know, life in baseball is a continuous cycle, and now we face one of the most crucial decisions in recent franchise history. As my colleague John Heyman reported, we are in the middle of a manhunt for the next commander of our team, and it's not just any name that's being thrown around. The news is a bombshell and comes directly from MLB sources. The Baltimore Orioles might be about to make a seismic shift in their leadership, replacing the recently fired Brandon Hyde with a name that carries champion DNA, David Rose. For those who aren't in the loop, Brandon Hyde, despite being the helmsman during the rebuild and leading the team to 2 straight postseasons, had a disappointing season, starting 15-29, which led to his dismissal in May, a shocking but understandable move given the context. The name David Ross has come up with full force, and it's no coincidence. He is a 2-time World Series champion as a player, winning titles with the Boston Red Sox in 2013 and the Chicago Cubs in 2016. That clubhouse experience, that winning mentality, is something you can't buy on the market. It's something you live. And he's not just a former player. He was the manager for the Cubs from 2020 to 2023, a period that, despite ending abruptly, showed his value. And what catches my attention, what gives me immense hope, is the report that he was extremely respected by his players. That type of leader who, even in difficult times, maintains the respect and cohesion of the group. His firing with the Cubs was a controversial maneuver, with the franchise hiring Craig Counsell on a record-breaking contract after allegedly assuring Ross that his job was safe. This shows he has a hunger to prove his worth and return to managing a team. And what could be more attractive than our team? The Orioles are the perfect place for a manager who wants to make an immediate impact. He would inherit a young, talented roster with a championship window that has just opened. Think of Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westburg. These guys are the backbone of a winning future, and having a manager like David Ross, with his experience and ability to connect with players, would be the missing piece of our puzzle. It's the kind of move that makes any baseball fan's heart beat faster. It's a sign that the franchise is committed to building a legacy of championships. Uncertainty hangs in the air, but with names of this caliber circulating, we can dream. Let's be direct, Birdland. Bringing in David Ross wouldn't just be hiring a new manager, it would be a statement. The Baltimore Orioles, after years of struggle, are no longer just looking to survive. We are looking to dominate. Hyde's dismissal, while painful, was a signal that the tolerance for mediocrity, even if momentary, is over. The goal now is the top of the mountain, and a commander with Ross's background is a step in the right direction. David Ross's experience, both as a player on winning teams and as a manager in Chicago, offers a unique perspective. He knows what it takes to win a championship. He knows the pressure and expectations of a big market. With the Cubs, he managed established stars and emerging talents, something he would do in Baltimore with even more raw material. The promise of a young and enthusiastic roster is a magnet for talented managers. He wouldn't have to worry about an aging roster or players at the end of their careers. On the contrary, he would have the chance to shape the future of one of the most promising franchises in MLB. The situation is even more interesting when we look at the overall league landscape. With Braves manager Brian Snitker's situation uncertain, the Orioles' managerial position becomes the most attractive on the market. Ross would have the opportunity to take over a team with a core of young, talented players, something many managers dream of. This puts us in a position of power, where we can not only hire a big name, but the right name. Ross is the choice that balances experience, respect, and a hunger to prove his worth. It's the bet that can lead us to the World Series. The news is strong. The rumors are credible. The discussion now is about what this means for the future. Can hiring a two-time World Series champion as a player inject the winning spirit we need for the final step? Is it a risky bet? I believe it's a necessary one. We've reached a point where we need someone who knows how to close the season with a championship ring on their finger. Birdland, I want to hear your opinions. What do you think about this possible hire? Is David Ross the right name to take the Orioles to the next level? Leave your comment below. Let's continue this conversation. And to not miss any updates and get access to exclusive analyses, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's build this community together, because the news is just starting to heat up. Let's go, O's!